Third event on the program is a Class 4 contest over the 1200 metres. We have 4 horses making their debuts here, but the field is headed by Victory Scholars for David Hall and Zach Purton, who was runner-up on debut and a good fourth last time out behind Party Genius. Bella Baby won 2 starts back. The debutantes, though, Courageous Knight, Drops of God, Illustrious and Regent Glory. Sparky Stars had a stable change now with Tony Millard. Sunday batting good third behind Alligator last time out at 20-1. And Sky Champion close to a class drop here. He might appreciate it because he hasn't placed in 5 starts in this grade so far. Who are the key runners here, Mark?
Got Drops of God, good to slow the tempo, Andrew. Drops of God goes forward. Now, they have ridden him forward. They've also ridden him back in the trial, so he's shown versatility. Nemjon Cortez, Victory Scholars, nice and handy. No luck for Enjoy My Life. Regent Glory's been midfield in his trial. Sunday betting, Courageous Knight on the rail. Nudita, Sparky Star and Bella Baby's been getting back and rattling home at the end.
Well, let's start off here with Bella Baby. We'll hear from John Size very shortly about the horses. Currently favourite, Drops of God, but Bella Baby, this is a super run, Paul, on the back of a really good win as well. Victory Scholars, not to dismiss lightly either.
Yeah, look, his wins were over 1,000 metres before this, but he stepped up to 1,200 metres and it was a really good run from him. He's been going really nicely. Victory Scholars has only had the 2 starts and he's run well on both of them. So, yeah, both these two go in for me.
Got them in also. Victory Scholars gets the cheek pieces on. Zach Purton on board from barrier number 3. Bella Baby, he's been fantastic for a horse that cannot draw a gate. He just keeps overcoming those bad barriers.
Yeah, both in for me as well. What about Sunday betting, Mark? Good effort from him to finish third to Alligator last time?
It was. It's a career best performance for him. He's got a similar draw. However, this looks a much stronger field than what it was this day. Alligator did take some time to win his first start. Outside of that, Paul, didn't think this was a very strong race that he comes out of Sunday betting. Meets this race this weekend, and there's some nice horses lining up here.
Yeah, I tend to agree as well. So he didn't quite make it in for me. But as Andrew said, it was a better run from this horse.
OK, so certainly bear that in mind. But our current favourite here is Drops of God. He's trained by John Size. Joe Moreira will be in the saddle. Let's hear from the trainer, John, as he chatted with Ed at track work.
John, Drops of God, you've given him 7 trials. He makes his debut on the weekend. Have you been pleased with what he's shown you at home?
Yeah, he's taken a while to put it together, so to speak, but I'm happy enough with him, and I think we can't do much more. He might as well go to the races.
His most recent trial, he showed good early speed. Is that the sort of type he is?
Oh, look, he's probably better off following horses, but it just depends what sort of speed's in the race. If there's not a leader there, well, he'll probably have to get up there closer. But for a new horse like that, I think he'd settle quite nicely behind the speed, but it may not be there.
So given you say he's ready to go to the races, do you feel he's ready to go to the races and perform to a good level?
Yeah, he's done enough for that. I mean, the first day is always a bit sort of problematical. You don't always know what you're going to get or how the horse will respond to his first day out. But I think he hasn't shown me anything to be too concerned about.
OK, so that's Drops of God. He's very short, though, at this stage in betting. Early days, I know. Another debutant, though, Mark, Regent Glory. I was quite taken with his trials. David Hayes, Chad Schofield, he's had 3 of them to get ready for Sunday.
Makes up a lot of ground here. Andrew runs ahead second behind Packing Kingdom. Draws barrier number 6. Just a 3-year-old. Was pushed out to make this ground, Paul. It didn't quite fit him in, but it was one of those races where you narrow it down to 4 and there's another 2 or 3 outside of them that can figure. He was sharp at the end, but the leaders were stopping.
Yeah, he had the 3 trials. Look, I found a spot for him. I don't think this is an overly strong race, and I think he's shown enough for me. So, look, I put him in.
Interesting. He's a big price, over 30-1, but he's the place favourite again at this very early stage. Are you with the favourite, though, Paul, Drops of God?
Yeah, he's shown me enough. 11.44 pounds. He's had those 7 trials, so he looks good for me. He's on top. Victory Scholars, I think, is a good benchmark. Both those runs have been pretty good leading into this. Regent Glory, the other first starter. And then Bella Baby. He's done nothing wrong this season. The 1200 run last time was very good. So 4-1, 8 and 2.
Same cue as Paul. 4 on top to beat the 1 Drops of God. He's showing versatility in those trials. He's out of the powerful size barn. Moreira rides 7 trials. His last 4 of them have been at Sha Tin. They've looked good. Victory Scholars 129 pounds on his back, so carries a slightly extra weight. Cheek pieces go on. Good draw for him. 2 Bella Baby. Found a spot for Sparky Star. First up for the Millard barn. Blinkers come off. He can be slow out of the gates. Had mucus last time. Blood in the trachea 3 starts ago. Beaten a length behind Dandy Years, the run in between. Clean start. Should be running on at the end. 4-1, 2 and 9.
All right, well, I'll take a stand against the favourite. Brave or Stupid? Probably both. But Regent Glory, I really liked that trial. And Victory Scholars is a horse I've been following as well. So 8 and 1, my cue here in race number 3.